how to avoid prescription painkillers.
I'm Nate, the FitFutureMD. Like, follow, comment down below. Really helps out the channel. Appreciate all your support. Hopefully I'm helping you. Leave me any questions down in the comments.
All right, so you got chronic pain, right? So with chronic pain, you want to avoid prescription painkillers for as long as possible, right? So how do we go about doing that? And I think that you almost have to treat your injured joints as if you were a professional athlete, right? So step one is ice and heat, right? So wake up in the morning, you're using heat to warm that joint up before you go do stuff, right? So heating pads, you basically want to make it where you have lubrication in the joint, you know, before you start using it, right? So that's where heat comes in. Also, it depends on what your chronic pain is from, right? Your chronic pain could be muscular. If it's muscular, heat works great, right? Loosens up those muscles and you're ready to go. They make these comfort gel packs, right? They can be cold or hot. So you can use them for both, right? And what I do is every day I take, these are Ace bandages. They're not really folded up very good, but I use these every day. Ace bandages. I wrap one layer around my knee, right, both knees. And then I put the gel pack on top, ice, and then so it stays up there, right? Because, you know, I have two surgically repaired knees, and, you know, the more I use them, especially when I was 315 pounds, like, just walking caused them to swell, right? So, you know, now that I'm 275-ish, you know, it's not as bad as it was. But if you have these little pain areas like hot and cold, you use the hot and cold. So cold will decrease that inflammation, you know, in that joint. And a lot of the pain from joints is because of inflammation, right? Is because of swelling into the joint, and then the joint can't properly move right, you know. And so at night, 15 minutes on, 15 minutes off, 15 minutes on for an hour. Now, and I do that every day. So, all right, and then another thing for chronic pain is flexibility, right? So when anyone's starting out, I always recommend to start with yoga, to start with flexibility, because a lot of times pain is muscular pain, right? Where muscles are just like annealing to each other, where they've been damaged and they get stuck. Well, stretching those out, rubbing the tissue. That leads us number 3 is massages, right? But, you know, hot and cold therapy, flexibility, massages. And also another thing about massages is if you have a partner and you two are massaging each other, that physical contact can help your relationship as well, right? It's because, you know, a lot of people, you know, that's always the complaint in their marriage, right? Is that, oh, you don't touch me anymore, you don't find me attractive anymore, or, you know, you get that in your mind. Whereas if you're physically touching your partner by giving them a massage, you know, all that thought process goes away. Oh, well, he really doesn't love me, or whatever, right? So that's just a bonus in there about relationships. Like, if you can increase physical touch by helping improve someone's chronic pain with massages, you know, definitely do that. So that's just my little tidbit here. Like, basically you treat your body as if you're a professional athlete, right? So you warm everything up before you use it, and then you cool everything off with ice after you use it. And hopefully that can delay you having to use prescription painkillers that are addictive, that have been causing so many overdoses. And you know, if at all possible, I want to avoid those for as long as I can. Like I said, I have 2 surgically repaired knees. You know, I know that eventually they will have to be replaced, you know, but you know, I'm trying to delay that as much as possible by treating them as if I'm a professional athlete, and using heat, ice, using massages, and making sure I stay flexible as possible, right? So hopefully this helps you out, guys. If it does, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe if you hadn't liked the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.